I was sitting in the garden thinking I had so much more time, but then I thought, it's September, so now I'm panicking, I'm crawling through the garden, and yes, winter prep starts now, even if it's just mentally. Come with me before the frost gets here. Hi everyone, it's Tim. Welcome back to my garden. Wow, it's been a crazy week. I hope it's been a crazy week in a good way for all of you. How is everybody? I got a lot of fun comments, a lot of direct messages in Instagram. It's been a busy week conversing with all of you. I've had a lot of fun. I feel like I'm getting to know everybody a lot better just from their comments and what they're saying, and I'm starting to really understand all of your gardens as well as my, well, I will never understand my garden fully, but I feel like I have a grasp of your garden much better if you're conversing with me. And if you haven't left messages or made comments, please do. It's so much fun. I love hearing about what you're doing in your garden and what's going on and what you're struggling with. It is September. I'm gonna keep saying that. As you can see out here, this is my view. The train's going by out there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a few boats. That's the Hudson River. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to my channel, I live in New York. I'm in the Hudson Valley. That's the beautiful Hudson River. It's about 2 miles across right here. Don't ask me what that is in kilometers, because I'm good with metric. I'm just not good with the conversion. I never ever got that right. Anyway, so I have a tropical garden in the backyard. I have a few tropics in the front yard, but I have most of my stuff in the backyard right behind me here. And we are at that crucial point where I am gearing up for the big lockdown of that word called winter. Yeah. And I have started moving plants up here. I've got quite a few plants on the patio right now, and I've got things kind of laid out. Pretty soon I'm going to shift. I think I have one more week. We're going to get through one more Saturday video before I go crazy, and then I start moving everything that's not staying outside into the driveway so that it can be moved into the garage and the house. But I've got at least a week and a few days left before I do that. But yes, very busy time. I started my Excel/numbers page of stuff, and I'm going to confess this right here, right now. This is a biggie. I actually did not know this. It's hard for me to say. I have 23 palm trees that are permanently in the ground behind me here that I have to cover up before winter. 23. I don't know how that happened. And it's not like I put in so many this year. So clearly there were 23 last year. I just kind of ignored it. I had a chart going, and then it kind of all fell apart. But yeah, I did the numbers, and I've got 23. I want to announce next week how many I'm bringing inside. There's probably a good 20 up here on the deck right now, so that number is going to climb significantly because I will bring a lot of them inside. And then I have a whole group of baby Trachycarpus. There's probably 100 of them at least that I'm going to put in my vegetable garden and cover up as well. And so that is not included in the 23. So I've got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do, but it's like summer here. It's so nice. I was in the pool today, which is great. I love when September is warm. It's been cool. Now it's warm again. Tomorrow's going to be like a nice summer day. I'm going to enjoy the pool a little bit, but yeah, every day I'm trying to bring more and more. And my usual rule, once I get fully underway, is I must dig up 10 plants a day that are in pots and bring them up to the house if they're going inside. And then I need to get my structures out, which I'm going to start doing this weekend, believe it or not. I hope all of you will enjoy this video. I'm just going to take you through some things. I think my little soap opera thing at the end is really funny. I always think it's funny, but I hope you're enjoying them and just try to add some humor to gardens. We could all use some humor in our world right now, I think, and so I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're having a good week, and let's get right into the garden. I forgot to mention that another YouTuber that does tropical plants is making a tiny little guest appearance in my soap opera this week, and so now you have to watch it because this is someone I really love their channel, and they're a celebrity in Long Island because of what they do. So it's kind of fun. My small Bismarckia that died and then came back is doing better. I wouldn't say it's growing fast, but it's definitely doing better. My bougainvillea replacements for the big gigantic ones that were alive this time last year are all blooming now. They're not in full bloom yet, but they will go in the ground this spring. I just need to get them a little bit bigger, but hopeful on those. My tequila agave, my blue agave, is nice and big. I have yet to build that cover for it. I need to do it. My agave Americana, the non-variegated kind, this one's going in the garage. It's nice and big. It's still in a pot. It's a little dangerous right now. The spikes are still on it. And then my agave Americana variegated version, I need to build the structure for. There was a lot of fog this morning, and it is burning off, and now it's really nice and warm outside. And I haven't showed the koi in a while, but they are very happy that I need to get their winter home going for them. The frogs are still out in there. They're always begging for food. But it is looking nice and tropical out here right now. This is the lot next door to mine, and I just want to show you. There are so many deer in it. If I did not have a deer fence, this entire family would be living in my backyard. And there are so many in here, you can't even see them all. I am putting on latex gloves and my bee suit, and I'm going to go into the cactus garden, not just to weed, but to pull up the non-hardy cactuses to bring inside. I definitely need to chop this cholla back, cholla. But I have so many weeds in here among the cactus, and I need to pull out the Madagascar palm and a few of those big paddle palms back, paddle cacti back there. Madagascar palm, which is not a palm, always messes me up. And then I've got to get these weeds out of here because it's just insane. But it's a good morning to do it because it's not too hot yet. So here are the non-hardy ones I just dug out. This variety is the kind you buy the fruit in the grocery store. And I took the seed, the apuncha, and got many to grow. Gave some away, threw some away. These are the remaining ones. They have yet to flower or do anything, but I mean, this one over here is probably 2 meters tall right now, which is nice. And then my Madagascar palm, got it out. So I think that's all of the non-hardy cactus in there, but I'm gonna go in and weed now to make it look a whole lot better because it looks awful. So I did some major cutting back. It was just hanging over all the way to there. So you can see I chopped all this off. What I'm going to do is take some of these soft cuttings, let them harden off, and I will have more. I've got way too many, so I'm gonna just throw away, which is always difficult for me, but it must be done. The fun thing about weeding up here is that you find things. Like I found a hardy agave that's probably from one of my other hardy agaves. They're all out here. This one got a little bit of damage, but it's still doing okay. And I just saw another baby one, and I'm going to pull them up and put them someplace that's a little bit better as I'm weeding. These are all the weeds I have pulled up, but I think this is a really horrible weed right here. It has these little things on it. It's driving me crazy. But yes, that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna find some new plants while I'm out here. And I just found the other baby. It's right there, next to that other one. I'm gonna take both of these out and move them. I think it looks a little better. I still got a lot of weeding to do in the back, but it is better. I just have to, it is hard, really hard. But I did find 1, 2, 3, 4 hardy agave babies in there that I'm going to transplant someplace else because they were just getting too crowded in by the prickly pears here. So I'm going to figure out where to put them. Madagascar palm up on the deck. It's going into its pod for the winter. Hopefully it's got multiple stems coming out of the top now. And here's all the paddle cactus that I put into pots, and they will go inside soon, but I'm going to let them stay outside as long as possible. This is just some of my night jasmine blooming. It has just been amazing. The smell, the whole house smells like it, which is just, I don't love this plant all year long, but I love it right now. And if you've never had them before, you should definitely try them. I gave the Washingtonia Robusta a little bit of a haircut just because one of the fronds was kind of hanging over the path here by the pool, and I decided I'm going to be cutting them back anyway in just a week or two because I'm going to get them covered up early this year just so I can do everything else. But I think it looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad. I don't think I overdid it. But I'm one of those people, I actually like the fronds hanging down on them, but I kind of had no choice on this one. Trying to zoom in on the cannabis. So it's definitely flowering. And I've been reading about it, and it's nowhere near where it should be to harvest yet. But a little yellow, it could be from the drought even though I'm watering it. It's very nice and tall. Lots of flowers on it. These two have been blooming all summer long. They just keep blooming. I've never had them do that before. So it looks like tonight might be the night for this one. And this is crazy. This is the other one. Look at all the blooms on some more aphids on there. I need to get those off. It's weird how they're on that one, but so many flower buds on this, and this just keeps, I've never had them bloom like this. I mean, they're way over there even. It's crazy. I am out here very early this morning to see if everything's blooming, and it is. So pretty. And there's still so many more that have yet to bloom, but at least I remembered this morning before the sun comes out. I'm gonna go check the other one over on the other side of the pool. It's so pretty out here this time of morning. So a star or a planet by the moon there. Not quite yet. I thought for sure this one would have it. Not yet. Over here I have a poinsettia that one of my friends gave me. And I am going to bring it in soon and start that weird thing where you do 6 hours of light and the rest of the time it's in total darkness. And I'm gonna have to set a timer on my phone. I've never got it to turn red again, so this will be a very, very interesting experiment with this. And this agave got so big this year. I'm gonna put my hand in here so you can see how big it is. This will be a chore to bring up as well, and there's lots of babies down in here. I can see them. So yeah, I should start an Americana agave farm because there are babies over here as well, and they just keep producing, but they are really pretty. They just get big so fast. These are the Alacosia that I actually had as a tuber in a box, and you can see they're probably, that one right there is probably 5 feet. So they did grow. I just don't think you get so much more bang for your buck if you can overwinter them with the height intact and not cut back to tubers. These flowers are really pretty here though. My needle palm, this is the larger one. I love it. I do love it. It doesn't grow a whole lot. It actually has grown a whole lot because it came in the mail, and this thing is a good 3.5, 4 feet wide. So I shouldn't say that. It has grown. It just doesn't grow tall. But I love how carefree it is. It's nice having something that you don't have to worry about. And then I have a smaller one over here. Let's just walk over here. Past the bananas I'm going to take out, past my Phoenix sylvestris, which is looking quite nice. And if I take the bananas out, it's going to show off better. And there won't be a gigantic, unexpected sunflower right in front of it. Past the mule palm, which I'm feeling a little bit better about. But here's the other needle palm over here. And this one died to the roots at one point, and everybody was telling me, that's dead, and I just kind of left it there and it came back. By the monkey puzzle, which has grown quite a bit. It is officially taller than me now by a couple of inches. Love the monkey puzzle. Over here, I don't talk too much about this, but this is a pindo, a butia I grew from seed that is sitting in a pot next to a Washingtonia robusta. This thing is growing so fast. I grew it from seeds, and it, I think, is going to surpass the one that's in the ground that I had some problems with a couple of years ago, but seems to be on the mend. But I definitely think next year this one goes in the ground. It's getting so nice and big, and I'm really happy with it, and it looks in really good shape. The mandavillas down by the pool are doing so much better than the ones up on the deck, and I don't know why, but they seem to be happier down here. They're all in this little window box along the pool shed. But they seem happy. I will bring those in. Sometimes they don't do well over winter, sometimes they do. You just have to, I don't know the rhyme or reason. If anybody is very successful with them and getting them to come back and bloom beautifully the next year, let me know what you're doing, because I would love to follow your example. Such a gorgeous September day today. So pretty, so nice out. I do not want to go to work. I just want to jump in the pool and do nothing. It's one of those days. It's so nice and warm. And because several people have asked, I do my own pool maintenance. I honestly don't think it's that hard. I really don't. I vacuum the pool. I try to make sure the chemicals are correct. I had some problems with algae this summer because it was so warm, but that just meant a little more work. This is an old pool from the 70s. but it still works. And as you know, I kind of live in the pool out here in the tropics. So on this beautiful day today, I'm out here vacuuming, and I like vacuuming. It's very zen. And it's still a little foggy out on the river, just a little bit. There was a haze. There was lots of fog this morning, and now it's a little hazy, but looks like blue skies. These zinnias are still going very, very strong. They're so pretty. I really, really love them. Their days are numbered here now, but I will enjoy them while I can. It's such a really pretty day here under the palms. One task I really want to do this summer or this fall is trying to get the side of this Washingtonia robusta to look clean. And I know there's a whole process, and I've tried it, and it just takes so long to remove all of this stuff. And sometimes it falls off, but it's still not getting a really clean look. And there's all kinds of insects in there, which is probably another reason to take this off. But yeah, lots of ants. And yeah, lots of fun trying to do this, but I need to tackle this as well. Maybe this fall. This is my Phoenix dactylifera that I grew from edible date seed that's been in the ground. This will be its second winter. Maybe it's third winter. I can't even remember, but it is growing. It's just hidden. My other Bismarckia is hidden back here, but it definitely has new growth on it. And there's actually more new growth down in there. So it's definitely doing well. Happy with that. I have to dig it up soon, as do I have to do with the plumerias and everything else out here. A lot to do in the garden. I am floating out here in the pool. I have like a half hour before I have to go to work. I actually went to work in Stamford this morning. I talked to my friend Rich in the UK, who has a fabulous garden, and you probably watch his YouTube channel as well. He has lots of water features and a little bit of a golf course and lots of tree ferns, which I'm very envious of, and lots of palms as well. And so you probably, if you haven't watched him, I will try to put a link to his channel on here. I put it again before, but I will try and remember. If I don't, another reason to leave a comment and say, put it in here. But yeah, so busy morning, I'm back here. I wanted to do more. I cleaned the pool, and I don't have much time, so I can't even do some gardening right now. I'm gonna go back to work. And I think I hear thunder. So my garden meltdown of the week is really funny, considering I'm floating in the pool, is that I really don't have a lot of time in the fall. And it's funny, my business really picks up in the fall, and that's when I need to be doing so much stuff. And right now I'm on a little bit of a hold just because it is so beautiful and nice out. And I actually have a friend who's getting married next week, and they're doing the rehearsal dinner here at this house. And I need everything to look really nice. And immediately after that rehearsal dinner, I am going to start dismantling this garden more than I already have. So that is my tropical garden meltdown of the week, is that I'm a little bit on hold. I don't have a lot of time. And I think I said at the beginning of this video, I have 23 palm trees to cover between now and Thanksgiving. And some of them are more urgent than the other ones. So I am going to get through this week. The rehearsal dinner is a week away. And then immediately major work in the garden, hauling things around and at that point, the garden can look horrible because my friends who come over to swim, hopefully we'll be swimming late into October. They won't care if the garden looks horrible, but I care if the rehearsal dinner looks really bad. So that is my meltdown of the week as I spin in the water here, showing you how nice and tropical everything is looking right now. It's so funny, when you have a tropical garden, September is such a glorious month in the garden. Even with the leaves starting to fall, it's just, the tropicals are so happy right now and at their biggest and fullest. And yeah. You know me, I stay very informed. Plants, gardening, the weather, sports. I'm basically the Walter Cronkite of the Upper Bombville Riviera. And I do like to watch my television programs.
High temperatures are in the mid-70s, just about average for this time of the year. Tonight's sunset is before 7 o'clock for the first time since mid-March. Definitely starting to feel like fall out there. Hello, Tim. It's September. Summer's over.
No. Servants. 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 Hello? Hello? Where is everyone? Servants. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Is it September? Everyone stop what they're doing. What month is it? I do not trust these stupid servants anyway.
Hello?
Hello? What are you doing?
Can you put the sound guys right now?
Look, I don't even know if you're 8 or 40, but can you tell me what month it is?
It's September. Are you stupid?
Oh, is it September? Is it really September? This is not right. Nobody told me it was fall. Nobody told me it was September. I want to be in my pool. I want to be enjoying summer. What is happening? I thought I had more time. I thought it was July. But I'm going to rise up. I'm going to change my clothes. And I will get this together. I will find those palm boxes, or at least have the servants find them. I will get the insulation board, and with God as my witness, I will rise up and protect those tropicals.